Do you feel that you don't have much confidence? The other day I received a message from a GP trainee who's preparing for SE, and she said to me, I don't like my voice, I don't like the way I sound. I could perfectly relate with her because English was not my mother tongue language. Growing up as an introvert, it was incredibly difficult for me to communicate and assert myself. Just the thought of speaking to somebody made my heart race. If you're finding that you don't have much confidence and you're struggling, you can understand where you're coming from, and in this video I'm going to share with you 3 tips that you can use to boost your confidence. Tip number 1, be kind to yourself. You might find that you're very critical with yourself, and when you're reviewing your recordings, you find that the voice, you don't like it, or you don't like the way that you appear. This is what is known as a spotlight effect, where you're overly conscious about yourself and you feel that this is not good enough, and you feel that other people might be judging the way that you're sounding. If you're focusing too much on yourself and you're overly conscious about the way that you sound, then it's going to be very difficult for you to boost your confidence. Be kind to yourself. Think of it as the way you sound is your uniqueness. This is something that is not reproducible, and the accent that you've got is your own signature. As you can tell, I've got an accent when I'm speaking. This accent used to bother me in the past. However, being kind to myself, I accept that I've got an accent, and I'm proud of this accent because this accent is about my history and coming from Mauritius. I grew up in Mauritius, so that's natural for me to have an accent. So having an accent is not a problem. Sometimes we put barriers that don't exist. As you can see, when somebody is speaking, their accent is not an issue, but it is something that's unique to themselves. First thing is to be kind to yourself, and the way that you sound and the way that other people might hear and what you think your voice should be is different, because when you're hearing your voice from a recording, this is what most people will hear. However, when you're hearing your voice when you're speaking, it's different because you're hearing it internally. Tip number 2 is to accept yourself. Self-acceptance is really important to start building your confidence. When you don't accept who you are and you don't have a good self-esteem, you're going to find it very difficult to grow your confidence. So accept who you are and accept the fact that you might have some work to do to get better. Are you feeling anxious about the SCA preparation? Maybe you're not getting constructive feedback, you don't know whether you're doing the right thing. If you're looking for one-to-one support, I'd love to help you. Click the link down in the description below to book a call with me to see how I can help you to pass your exam. Accept that right now at this point in time, there are things that you need to work on, there are things that you're already good at. By having this objective evaluation of who you are right now, your skills, then it's going to be easier for you to work on what you need to so that you can grow your competence. And when you grow your competence, you're going to get more confident. Tip number 3 is to step outside of your comfort zone. Learning happens when you're doing something that's not comfortable. Put yourself in situations where you're having to step outside of your comfort zone so that you start learning. For example, if you find that you're not communicating confidently, then do something that's going to allow you to be communicating more with people, and then you're going to have to develop your skills to be more confident. For example, if you're feeling that you're afraid of public speaking, which is something that a lot of people are afraid, and they prefer dying to speaking in front of an audience. So if you put yourself in that situation, then you have to step outside of your comfort zone, and you will build confidence because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and you're working on that muscle. If you've watched until now, then I suggest you put in practice these 3 tips we discussed and let me know down in the comment section after you've used them. If you want to get better at public speaking, I made a video not too long ago. Click here to watch it. I go in much more depth how you can improve your public speaking skills. Take care everybody. Bye bye.